Ripples in the fabric of space-time have hit the Earth, essentially proving the 1915 theory of general relativity. Albert Einstein would be ecstatic. This is Light Matters for February 26, 2016. I'm your host, Justine Murphy. On this month's show, we'll look at the recent discovery of gravitational waves that prove Einstein's theory of general relativity and how this may change science and astronomy as we know it. We also hear from managing editor Michael Wheeler, who is here with a wrap-up of Photonics West 2016. But first, News and Departments editor Julia Germain guides us through a new optogenetics technique that has been altered for an immunotherapeutic approach to handling cancerous tumor cells.
Thanks, Justine. Optogenetics has long been used by neuroscientists in the study of nerve cells, but now a team at the Health Science Center Institute of Biosciences and Technology at Texas A&M University has modified the technique for an immunotherapeutic approach to treating cancerous tumor cells. Called Optogenetic Immunomodulation, the new method employs a near-infrared laser to penetrate about 1 to 2 centimeters into tissue, where lanthanide-doped upconversion nanoparticles convert the NIR light into blue light. In turn, this directs the activity of genetically engineered immune cells toward destroying the tumor cells. In a mouse model of melanoma using ovalbumin as a surrogate tumor antigen, the team genetically engineered immune cells to make a calcium gate-controlling protein light-sensitive. In exposing the blue light emitted by the nanoparticle, the calcium ion gates opened. When the light was turned off, the gates closed. According to the researchers, this technique demonstrated a reduction in tumor size and metastasis. It also only activates the dendritic cell or T cell and only near draining lymph nodes or tumors. This ultimately downgrades the side effects often seen with chemotherapy.
Thanks, Julia. Ripples in the fabric of space-time have made their way to Earth, just as Albert Einstein and his theory of general relativity predicted. In 1915, he theorized that a pair of black holes orbiting around each other could lose energy through the emission of gravitational waves, causing them to gradually approach each other over billions of years. In the final fraction of a second, the two black holes would collide to form a single, massive black hole. A portion of the combined black hole's mass is converted to energy, which is then emitted as a strong burst of gravitational waves. This epic discovery of the gravitational waves was made by LIGO, or Laser Interferometer Gravitational Wave Observatory detectors that are positioned in Louisiana and Washington state. Another laser interferometer detector that features 600-meter-long arms is located in Germany. At each of the two LIGO observatories, a 4-kilometer-long L-shaped interferometer used laser light split into two beams that travel back and forth down the arms. The beams monitor the distance between mirrors that are precisely positioned at the ends of the arms. Einstein theorized that the distance between these mirrors would change by an infinitesimal amount when a gravitational wave passed by the detector. Based on the observed signals, LIGO scientists estimated that the two black holes for this event were about 29 and 36 times the mass of the Sun. About 3 times the mass of the Sun was converted into gravitational waves in a fraction of a second, with a peak power output about 50 times that of the whole visible universe. And scientists say the event took place 1.3 billion years ago. According to scientists, the discovery represents the beginning of a new era, one in which gravitational wave astronomy is now possible. And now to shift gears, managing editor Michael Wheeler just returned from Photonics West in San Francisco, and he's here with a wrap-up of the industry's largest conference and exhibition.
Thanks, Justine. This year's Photonics West drew a record 22,000 attendees and more than 1,300 exhibiting companies from around the world. The week-long conference featured sessions on translational medicine, innovations in 3D printing, the miniaturization of biomedical devices, advances in silicon photonics, and even robots. A heavily attended Hot Topics session Saturday evening kicked off the BIOS portion of the week, beginning with the presentation of the annual Britton Chance Biomedical Optics Award. A Chance protege, David Boas of Massachusetts General, was honored for developing the first commercial system using functional near-infrared spectroscopy to image human brain activity. A whirlwind of 10-minute presentations followed, among them Vanderbilt University's Melissa Scala, whose use of optical microscopy is leading to a better understanding of how pancreatic cancer cells behave and respond to treatment. And Harvard Medical School's Aaron Aguirre shared his findings using 2-photon microscopy on live beating hearts, which could lead to new cellular-level treatments for myocardial infarction. On Wednesday night, SPIE and Photonics Media hosted the much-anticipated PRISM Awards Gala, with honors going to the developers of a terahertz source based on quantum cascade lasers, cadmium-free quantum dots for displays, and a new laser technology for digital cinema projection, and more. The Parisian firm Lighted held off stiff competition from high-power laser diode developer LaserTel and KM Labs, earning the prize in the scientific lasers category for its QCL-based Terra Cascade. Nanoco Technologies won in the materials and coatings category for developing cadmium-free quantum dots, while the laser diode firm Nexel, in collaboration with Dolby and digital display specialist Christie, was honored for developing a new 3D laser cinema projector. Entries were judged by an independent panel of experts, including industry executives, leading academic researchers, venture capitalists, and past PRISM Award winners. A complete list of finalists and winners can be found on photonics.com/PRISM Awards. On Thursday, a group of 6 startups pitched a panel of industry judges on their work that could one day earn them invitations to the PRISM Awards. Earning top honors in the competition was Colorado's Double Helix for a 3D system that can image at the single molecule level inside individual cells. The advance promises validation of drug therapy mechanisms. Second place went to Maryland-based Answers for its marijuana breathalyzer. Designed for law enforcement, the portable system uses surface-enhanced Raman spectroscopy to assess whether a suspected impaired driver has used marijuana. Rounding out the winners was Diseases Diagnostic Group, developer of a low-cost tool that relies on refrigerator magnets and a laser pointer to help diagnose diseases like malaria before people show symptoms, potentially saving lives and treatment costs. Winners were chosen from among 6 finalists in a public competition, with each finalist allowed 3 minutes to deliver their pitches.
Thanks, Michael. That's it for this month's show. Keep up with all the latest news and events at photonics.com, where you can also subscribe to our magazines and newsletters, register for upcoming webinars, and more. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.